What if Robb Stark learned the truth and declared for Jon Snow? Let's explore the depths of it in the video. Robb stares at the letter in his hand, trying to make sense of everything happening. This had been sent to him by his father, very likely the last letter he had written before he was arrested. Though Robb does not want to believe it, they could be his last words to him, and those same words shatter the world around him. He reads the text over once again to make sure he is not hallucinating. It is a warning that the royal children are not truly the kings. Instead, they are children born of incest from Cersei and Jaime Lannister.
As I write this, I intend to confront them on this matter. What happens next should be taken as evidence of this claim.
Robb pauses to take that in. He knows exactly what happened, and it is difficult to take this as anything other than a confirmation. His father would not press such a claim unless he had proof, but that is not even the most shocking part. Given all this, succession would be thrown into crisis. While the logical choice would be to support Stannis Baratheon, that is not what Ned advocates.
There is another candidate, one whose claim runs far older than Stannis or Robert. Jon. Though I have long claimed him as my bastard, this was a falsehood to defend his identity. In truth, the boy you know as your brother is in fact your cousin, Jon Targaryen, the last son of Rhaegar. I had kept this hidden for fear of what would happen to him should this become public.
Robb's entire body goes rigid as he reads that explanation once again. He feels the world spinning around him and threatens to lose balance. If this is truly the case, then it changes everything. For a moment, he wonders if his father might have truly gone mad, like the Lannisters claim. Everything seems so hard to swallow, and yet, why would he lie about that? What was there to gain? He stands up and shakes his head. No, this was no idle claim made to justify a power grab. This was the word of Eddard Stark, and his word was as good as gold. Maester Luwin is called and told to send letters to the Wall with orders to bring Jon Snow back if he has not yet taken his oath. When Jorah Mormont hears this, he is incredulous. Though Jon Snow had not yet sworn an oath, it is highly irregular for a lord to recall a man sent to the Wall, especially when he makes such a wild explanation. Some of his men suggest rejecting it, but others are not so certain. However, the vote is tied, and they bring the matter to Aemon. At last, the Maester requests that Jon come to him. He does not interrogate him, as some believe. Instead, the aged steward of the watch simply touches his face, feeling it before declaring that Jon is free to go, though not before reminding him not to forget the people who allowed him to leave. In a few weeks, Jon finds himself back in Winterfell, but the castle is even more bustling than before. As he enters the great hall he grew up in, he sees northern lords, both big and small, seated along the tables. Robb is at the high seat, leaning on a longsword, Greywind by his side. When he rises, the Northmen follow, and when he bows, so do they. Jon marvels as men and women, some decades older than him, bend the knee before him.
Your Grace,